Hello everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I'm still working on the what was the name of this? Something fall. Isn't that awful? I can't remember what I named it. Colors of Fall. And so I thought I'd start putting ephemera in here now that I've got it all sewed in. And I did do some coffee dyeing on the pages a little bit. So I did this. I put a little belly band here, and I just made a little journal card right there with that. And then these little things I got from Diane at oh gosh, Reflections by Diane, I think. Anyway, she's on Etsy. Sorry, my mind's not all here yet. But anyway, these have little cute little strips of paper that you could actually write on if you wanted to. So did that one. And then I made this pocket, and I'm going to put it down here. I just folded the paper over and punched it. And then I'm going to glue it down here, which I guess I should just do that and be done. Not sure what tag or that I'm going to put on it. Trying to, find some newish style of pockets, but I don't know. Just can't seem to come across them. And then this morning, I wanted to put it over that writing because the writing was kind of crooked. So this morning, or earlier this morning, I was trying to find papers to print. Not the ones on the kit, but just some additional papers. And I wonder, did I not glue that? I need to glue that down, because I don't think I'm going to put something behind it, only because the way I did the notch that way. Otherwise, yeah. So I'm trying to find papers, but you only have just that little piece of, or that little image on your screen, and it's really hard. And then I try to find that doesn't fit. Let's see, I don't know if I want to put, guess I could put a tag in there. I found this pocket and I thought it might go. That'll work. I just need to put something in the top. I don't know, I think I'd rather use a journal card there. This one's, I like this one. It's this is by Artie Mays, and it's, oh, it's not gonna fit. Okay. It's a September calendar. I like that. And this one is an autumn menu. Maybe I'll put that in there. Also round it. I don't know what to decorate this. It's already, kind of cool. I thought maybe I could put one of these little pockets, if I have one that's the right size, and then just make a little pocket. These are not made with cardstock, so that has the piano, and that has the piano. I kind of like this contrast. Let me punch this and see what happens. Okay. So gonna. This punch is, I don't know. I don't know where to buy punches. They had them on sale at Hobby Lobby. I think it was last week. Maybe they weren't on sale. I don't get out much, but kind of glanced over at them and see if there was one that I liked. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I think I need to cut it just a tiny bit off of each side. Just because of the where the punch is. Okay. This journal here has been very easy, and it's hard for me to wait so I can do a video. I try not to do too much. All right, I'm just going to stick that on there. And let's see, what kind of... It kind of just covers up the whole thing. I might wait, and that one's kind of cute. What can we put out here? Let's see. Got mushrooms again, but this is pretty goldy here. Let me see. Got over here. I need something for this front. I have all these pumpkin things, but I feel like it's a little early for the pumpkins in the fall. I don't know. September. I can't believe it's September. All right, I think I'm going to set that in there, but I think I'm going to leave this for now. Come back, cut that out, and see how it looks on there. Oh, here's a butterfly. Well, that's kind of cool because it goes with that. Do that. I need to add another little thing. Okay, let me brush this a little bit with some ink because it's kind of white. Okay, so we have a number here. So I don't want to use another number. I have words. You know, I just don't feel like it needs another thing. I usually do things in threes, but I don't think this calls for it. All right. I might put a taller card in here if I have leftover paper and I could make a... So I printed out like these, but they're way too orangey for this, to match this kit. You know, you want to keep it within the same range of what you're making. Okie doke. So that one is done. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get these creases that made. Okay. So now, what else was I next? I think I want to leave this for journaling. I wanted to cover up this paper. I don't know. What I could do to cover that. Because this is you could write on this side, but it's kind of dark. All right, let me see if this goes. Oh yeah, that goes. So this one I printed out double-sided. And I'm going to I think this needs to be like 8 by 8. I have a pocket here that I don't know what I did with it. Oops. Let me see how long that is. It's 6 inches long, but it's been cut down. All right. I want this side to show. So I'm just going to have to cut it down when I get it done, folded here. So you're just going to fold it and leave like maybe a ½ inch along this edge. And then this gets folded in here to make a pocket. And I have a feeling that this is too wide. Yeah. All right, let's refold. Let's cut off. Cut it off this side because I'm just going to cut an inch off. I have a new blade, but I don't remember to use it. Put it in. I got to put it in. All right, let's see if I can do this now. So I'll leave a ½ inch here. Okay, and then this side just comes up like so. And that'll make a skinny pocket. And right now it's too tall, but I think I'll leave it taller. I like it better on that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Well, no, I don't like that one either. Let's see, where is, okay, I have this side. Okay, that might look nice, even though it's the same paper. I think it looks nice with this side. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And I have a paper clip, meaning that's where I need to put. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down about right there. Tried to find my box that has my fall stuff in it, but I haven't come across it yet. Not yet. Okay. So I'm going to go back and ink this before we glue. I think I need to cut this top off. Let me find a decent sized journal card to. So it doesn't really need to be cut off. I cut that one off, and I don't know why. My sample one. I mean, you do lose some space up here. Maybe that's why. I'll have to look and see. Okay, so we have a pocket here, a pocket here. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. I think that's all I need to glue. Pretty simple, but it looks like it takes more to make it than that. I guess I could leave this. Oh, see, I don't like it on this page. Darn it. It needs to be on this side. Shoot. Oh, it needs to be on this side. I really liked it on that page. Where's the other side of that page? Right. Oh, I keep doing it. No. Shoot. And I already have one there. Don't need another. Still wrong side. I'm sorry. I just didn't realize I was gonna. And now I've glued it and everything, so I don't really think I can move it. All right. I guess I'll do it there. Okay. So I am going to glue down the back of this and then across here and leave this open in case you want to put a card in there, or in case I put a card in there. I don't know where I'm going to get cards from, but just have to keep printing. And I thought this particular kit had more pages, but I don't know, maybe I should go back and look at the order. Sometimes the downloads are so confusing. I don't know how many of you download digitals, but oh my gosh, some of them are just, I hate it when it goes to my Google account. It just makes it so much more difficult because I like to save them to a file, and then if they're in the Google, it just doesn't, I just don't get it right. Okay, so that is that, and let's see what we can decorate with. These cards are all too big. Kind of like that mushroom. Let me see if I can fussy cut that out a little bit. How much time have I done? Okay. I don't know. Should have ripped around it and just made it smaller. I guess it's all right. Okay. Or I have what do I do with the mushrooms? That one would look good there. Do I need anything else with it? This one doesn't look that bad, but I kind of like that one. I feel like I need, that I'm going to need I don't know if I should leave it as a pop-up. I think I like that. Let's see if I can't find a word for down at the bottom. Notes would be cute. Let me get this out. Why is that chair so weird? Yeah, I don't like cutting it out with those. They're kind of like pretend rips, I call them. You know, it's like to mimic a ripped. I'd rather just rip it. Hands are all. Yeah, I think that's just enough. And then I'll need journal cards and a tag. All right. Too big. Let's see. I can go there. Now that can go there, but it really, I don't think it needs, I think what I'll put in here is a piece of paper. I've got some let's see if this fits in height. I'll just put it like that. Yeah, that'll work. And then you can see it. Take it out. Okay. So I guess that is done. I feel like I want something up there, but I don't know what it would be. Of course, I did want a tag in here that I could put some ribbon. Let me check another tag. These aren't tall enough. This one has the little note thing behind it. Okay, I guess I won't be putting this on there at this point, but I think that looks pretty nice. I hope you guys like it. And over here, I need to put something just... Oh, you know what I should put here is like a there's writing space on here though. I can put something a little bigger. It's another pocket I was thinking of using. I just need something that's wider than these. Okay, that one's tall enough. How come these aren't tall enough? I don't know where I cut them off. I was just going to, you know, maybe just layer these a little bit and make a tuck to hide that down at the bottom. Oh, I think I'll just make a pocket. That doesn't look good on that. Now I don't like this brown so much. I could leave that open. I'm just going to put a little ink on that. I guess I could, actually, probably just should make a tuck, huh? Wasn't thinking about a tuck. It's got mushrooms on it. To make a tuck, and then just stick a journal card or something. Oops, I have to sew around that one. Yeah. Okay. That's what I think I'll do. So I have these. Now these are all the wrong color. This one's not too bad. I mean, I'm not putting blue. That one doesn't look too bad. But I kind of like this. It's here for a reason. Okay. And it kind of blends better with that brown. And then I'll just find something to tuck in that. So I'm just going to glue this down here. And on this side here. Try to kind of stick that in there so those words don't show. Bunch of junk everywhere already. Too many pumpkins. Okay, so that leaves a lot of journaling space there. I don't know if I want to stamp or stencil. I'm always afraid to stencil and stamp because I've already got the book together, and if it doesn't come out right, you can't take it out. So, and I don't usually think of it ahead of time. And I can't decide if I want to let things go over the edge or not. Okay, so I guess that's it. I'm going to take a picture of it like that. I feel like I need a much bigger. Yeah, that might be better. This sunflower's cute. Just checking my time. See if I have time to cut this and see if it fits in there. This little design here I've had when I used to do punch needle, and I used to sell it on eBay. I don't know if I've told you guys that before, but I did it for about 3 years and did very well. Actually, they were on auction. I don't know if you know what punch needle is, but it's kind of like rug making, or rug look. It looks kind of like a rug textured, and I would make little pillows. So I would print this on fabric and make little tiny pillows to send with it. They're called pin keeps. That's not too bad. Maybe I'll do that. And I think I have, yeah, some black washi. I wonder if I just put some up here at the top. I have to come back and glue that down. Some of my washi is getting kind of old. I'm just going to put a piece here. And should have a third piece, but let me see here. I can put one right there. There. That one up here is not sticky at all. I think it's just that that was the end, and it been in the air too much. Okay, that's good. I mean, I could put the extra glue on the back, but I think it'll be fine. So this I will ink around and maybe round the corners or something. I might be able to use this design here to It's a nice day out. Yesterday was so nice. So nice. Well, until a little bit later in the afternoon, it started to heat up, but oh, there was a breeze and just felt like fall. After that 89-degree weather the day before. I don't know. It just changes overnight. It's so funny. Let's see how this looks. I was gonna sew it, but I don't know. Maybe I don't need to. Okay, I think that's cute. It just adds a little bit more character. All right, guys, so I guess that's it for this video. And I may make another few pockets on my own and get this finished. Not quite sure yet, but I don't have too many to put in here. I'm supposed to have one right there. I don't know why that keeps sticking. I must have some glue when I did my... Yeah, I'd like to have something back here on the back covers. Alright, I have to think about it. Because even a belly band would be nice there. You can always stick things in the front of the back if you want to add it in later. This here, it kind of ripped here a little bit. I think it's going to be okay. But I might put some washi along this just in case. But I know it's not going to rip apart with this cover. But I should have used cardstock here. You know, I just don't think about it till after the fact. But anyway, we'll see what we can do. And I want to do the cover, but I just can't figure out what. But it'll come to me, I know. I could do like... I mean, I don't always have to do a major thing to make the cover. My problem with the cover is I don't want to cover it. You see, everything I put here covers all this. So, yeah. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.